Hello and welcome to episode 12 of Working with Work. Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Working with Work. This is episode 12 and today I want to focus in on a very simple question that can really boost your productivity. And that question is, can I do anything about it? Now, this question has helped me so many times when anybody has thrown a problem at me or when anyone has or whenever I have a task that I really don't know what to do with, I often revert to this question, can I do anything about it? And it's one way of kind of focusing your mind into an action-orientated focus. So what I mean by that is, let's just say that you've got your credit card payment coming up and you've been a little bit too much spending on the credit card, shall we say? And you look at your bill and you go, oh no, I am not going to be able to pay that bill on time. In this situation, what you can do is you can ask yourself the question, can I do anything about it? Okay, so in normal situation, the money would come out of your bank account and everything is fine and no problems. But in this situation, there's not enough money in your bank account. So can I do anything about it? Well, yes. The first question might be, let me call the bank and explain the situation. Maybe they might arrange a bridging loan for me. Another one might be, okay, maybe I can talk to my parents and access the bank of mum and dad to help me pay this credit card bill. So there's this one question, can I do anything about it, can often lead you into a whole new area of solutions to a problem that you might have. Let's take another example. Imagine that you've got a project that you're doing at work and it has just stalled. The other team members on your project are not producing any content for you and the project is just not moving forward. The boss seems to have lost interest. What you could do is you can ask yourself the question on this project, is there anything I can do about it? Now, in this situation, it might be call a meeting and start, put some energy into the project to get it moving forward again. Or you could arrange a meeting with your boss to find out if the project really is this important, or it might be worth just dropping the project altogether. This situation is far better than just leaving it there and letting it burr around in your mind, thinking, should I be doing something about it? By asking the question, what can I do about it? It really helps you to get your mind to focus in on the next actions. And projects got completed when you are ticking off or completing those next actions. And that's the key thing here. It's all about the next actions. So what can I do about it, or is there anything I can do about it, can really focus your mind into the next action steps. Now, what happens if you get an answer to the question, is there anything I can do about it? And the answer is no. Well, that's fantastic. I love those because if there's nothing I can do about it, I can just remove it from my task list and I can just wait to see what happens. It's quite simple. There's certainly no point in me stressing about something that I have no control over and there's nothing I can do about it. And that's a really, really key point about this question. Is there anything I can do about it? Because 90% of the time the answer is going to be yes. And then you can figure out what it is that you have to do to make the project move forward or the task or whatever. The 10% of the time, when you have a no, there's nothing I can do about it, then just drop it. I mean, sometimes that's very hard because you might subconsciously think this project is really important, but if there is genuinely nothing you can do about it, then I'm just going to say drop it. Let it disappear. It might come back up onto your radar, and that's fine. If it comes back up, you can add it into your inbox and you can process it and get it started again. But if there is nothing you can do about it, nothing at all, then drop it and just wait and see what happens. So the key here is whenever you've got a stored project or whenever you've got something that you're just not sure about what you need to do next, ask the question, is there anything I can do about it? That will then lead your mind into thinking about the next steps, the next action steps to do something about it. And if there is nothing you can do about it, then hey, drop it. Just remove it from your list. If you really want to, you can put it into your someday maybe folder if you have one and let it just stay there. I mean, after 6 months or maybe a year, you might think, yeah, nothing is going to happen to this. Or if it's a problem you're trying to solve, maybe the problem has disappeared on its own accord and therefore you had nothing to worry about. Life is stressful enough as it is. We don't need things hanging around us that there is nothing we can do about. And that's why I find this question, is there anything I can do about it, is a really powerful question, because it focuses my mind on the next actions, and if there really isn't anything I can do, I can drop it. And I can tell you guys, I've been doing this for many years now, and I very rarely get stressed because I'm not going to leave anything around that's going to cause me any stress on a day-to-day, week-to-week, month-to-month basis. Okay, that's it for this week. I hope you found this useful. Don't forget, any project that's stalled, any problem that's coming your way, ask the question, is there anything I can do about it? If there's something you can do, do it. If there's nothing you can do, drop it. Okay, have a fantastic week, and I hope, or actually have a fantastic weekend, and I hope you all have a very, very productive week.